It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Rams. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Stephanie! Ready?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
On the set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Back to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Mixon with a first down carry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70, 19 Lions.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And the Rams at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Everyone, turn it up. Everyone, go to 54, go to 54. Why?
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Here go 46.
And again, it's Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates and by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
79 Broncos. Cut my team. Cut.
Here's 2nd and 8. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21.
70. Hey, pass. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Come on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Ball again on second down. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Prescott. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey, kill! 47.
First down, Prescott. It's caught, Smith. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
To throw again on second down, Prescott. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Breece Hall, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Prescott on first down. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hustle, hustle.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Crackle 80. Street.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On second down, here's Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 on the ball, on the ball.
They go play action here on first down. This one caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check, smash, check,
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And that is no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
On 1st and 10, Prescott steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott off play action. He's going to go deep for more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Here we go.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 2nd and 4. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime, intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Going to 53.
Now Prescott. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Prescott now. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready,
set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
54 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Sends it out toward the sideline. Kittle brings it in for the completion. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll give it to Mixon, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Over the middle, complete. That's McKenzie. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Let's go, baby.
Mixon. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves, but they were ready to go.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. It's only a 1-score game, 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's different influences going into that.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Mix it up the middle. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will find his man And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
70 Ranger. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21 from the gun again to Mixon. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Able to haul it in is Kittle, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. George Kittle with career touchdown number 60. And the Rams have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. That will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott eluding the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. To the air again, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run the ball. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Not a bad write.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a pass complete to Waller on the out route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott's throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want him.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. To throw, Prescott. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Back to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Prescott to throw. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I've given him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's
got to stay with it.
That's true. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
On the set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Buffalo 18.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And picked up by the Chargers. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk